and to your horoscope for the equinox full moon in Libra in your sign. So this full moon will be shining a great light on this balance between your relationships and your personal self-expression and your identity. The full moon in Libra is right there in your first house, shining this great light, bringing some new awareness to how you present yourself to the world and your physical body. That is your identity here is getting this great illumination. So this is a 0-degree full moon. And full moons always mean culmination and completion. We're reaching this pinnacle point. But it's at 0 degrees here, which always means a new beginning. So there's some completion and also a new starting, a new beginning about how you think about how you look. That's your identity, your first house, and your physical body. So you might be looking at yourself a little bit differently after this full moon and for the following 2 weeks. So Chiron has just moved into your 7th house. In the middle of February, Chiron moved into Aries. So bringing the healing, wounded healer, shaman into your relationships. This is a big deal. For the next 7 years, you're finding the healing through your relationships, and you're finding the wound in your relationships. So it's a big deal for you Libra risings here, especially when that is exact for you. It depends on your exact degree of your rising on when that's going to happen for you. But in general, you guys are feeling the healer in your relationships, urging you to go deeper and go on a healing journey with your partner here. So and that's what this seesaw effect of the full moon, bringing Sun conjunct Chiron, bringing this new healing energy into your partnerships, but also shining this great light and awareness on your physical identity and how you're presenting yourself, the mask that you wear. Maybe you want to change it here. Or maybe you're just looking at it. So make sure that you're looking at yourself with love here, because it's a great light shining on your physical identity, your physical body. So be kind to yourself, lovely Libra. And Chiron going into your 7th house is a big deal transit. So it can be thick here with the healing work that's required in your relationships. Okay, so Venus is squaring Mars for this equinox full moon. Exactly. So Venus is in your 5th house. It has been for the last 3 weeks, bringing this lightness to your playful world and your romantic world. It's becoming a little bit lighter, more playful here. But now it's squaring off with Mars. Mars, who is in your 8th house of shared finances. So Mars in the 8th house. There's some aggression coming out about shared finances. So maybe some negotiating needing to happen with your partner or business partners. Because this Venus-Mars square, Venus, you're wanting to play and have light, fun relationships, but Mars in your 8th house is getting aggressive about this shared financial relationship. So it's time for some negotiating, and be gentle with yourself and with the other that you're negotiating with, because there's a lot of friction going on with this Venus-Mars square. But there's also a lot of passion. And with Venus in your 5th house, it could be a really romantic time. So enjoy that and play with that. And we don't want to get too caught up in this warring energy of Venus square Mars. And remember that the passion of Venus and Mars coming together creates a baby. So we're creating here. We're creating with this passionate friction in your relationships. And I know Libra does not like passionate friction in relationships. Libra wants harmony. I'm a Libra rising too. We want harmony. So we can still find the harmony even though we are working out some big stuff about the shared finances in our relationships. And Jupiter in our 3rd house is expanding our mind. Jupiter will be sextiling Venus. So use that mental expansion here, whatever you're studying or learning. Make sure that you focus on this mental expansion here, on this study or whatever new studying you're doing. And whatever's expanding your mind is where you want to go with this energy and bring this playful quality into your relationships and this awakening of the inner child. And speaking of awakenings, Uranus has left your 7th house, finally. So for 7 years, Uranus has been roaring through your relationships, changing them up like crazy. And now it's in your 8th house. So Uranus will be changing up your shared finances, your shared resources here. So you're working out some stuff with your partnerships, and that's where the change is going to happen. But it is less tumultuous as it was for the last 7 years of Uranus running through your relationship house. Okay, so this new beginning here is in the healing in your relationships. So Chiron moving into your 7th house. Now the healing is with the partner. So go and heal with your partner. And remember to be kind to yourself and to them. And I'll see you for the Aries new moon, new beginnings in your relationships in 2 weeks. Bye, Libra rising.